I'm sure by now you've heard of Jason Aldean's new racist hit single, Try That in a Small Town. And I'll be the first to say it, if you think this song is not racist, then you are absolutely the reason why this country's not progressing. Wait, the musical genre of country has racist artists? You don't say. Before I eviscerate Jason Aldean's new song, Try That in a Ball Gown, Try That in a Small Town, I will say this, as a musician myself, I do wholeheartedly respect Willie Nelson, Dolly Parton, Johnny Cash, and even Garth Brooks. I just don't want my liberal or progressive friends that like country to hate me. Having said that, country music is trash. I'm sorry, it is. I'm just being subjective and biased here. And as much as music is subjective, sometimes artists squeeze in a message in their songs that they thought no one would recognize. But oh man, are they wrong. Now, this isn't the first time Jason Aldean has proven to the world that he's a racist. And I'm not talking about the ones that listen to him, the ones that have an IQ of 32. The people of the land, the common clay of the New West. You know, morons.
Morons.
Not only did he cheat on his now ex-wife with this crazy he has publicly stated that he opposes the Black Lives Matter movement. And this trash song proves it. And Aldean has done blackface. That's right. Said it was a costume of Lil Wayne. And of course, when he got called out, he did his little white boy meritless apology. And the good old boys and girls simply forgot about this, as they don't see this as racist. But Try That in a Small Town isn't racist. Here's what he said the day after the song went viral. In the past 24 hours, I've been accused of releasing pro-lynching songs, a song that has been out since May. And I was subject to the comparison that I was not too pleased with the nationwide BLM protests. These references are not only meritless, but dangerous. There is not a single lyric in the song that references race or points to it. And this is the same guy that talks about small towns having all these badass motherfuckers in them, but cancels his tour because he had a wee bit of heat exhaustion from playing golf the whole day before his set. Come on, Aldean. Thought you people were tougher than that. I thought you were good old boys. Can't handle a little bit of heat? But I also like the fact that the dude that says Try That in a Small Town isn't even from a small town. Aren't you from like Macon, Georgia, dude? 153,000 people live there. Not a small town at all. Also, did you write a song in 2019 titled Rearview Town? Which is about you leaving a small town because it sucked ass living there. I told y'all, this is nothing but projection. And the dude doesn't even write his own songs. He has to have other racists write his song so he can portray his racism correctly.
Try That in a Small Town was written by a couple of the guys in my band, Kurt Allison and Tully Kennedy, also Neil Thrasher and Kelly Lovelace. And it resonated with me because I think it summarizes the way a lot of people feel right now.
Now, let's look at these lyrics, shall we? I'm just gonna highlight the racist parts. Most righties aren't gonna know anything that I'm about to break down, but here it goes. Sucker punch somebody on the sidewalk, carjack an old lady at the red light, pull a gun on the owner of a liquor store. Ya think it's cool? Well, act a fool if you like. Cuss out a cop, spit in his face, stomp on the flag and light it up. Yeah, you think you're tough. Well, try that in a small town, see how far you make it down the road. Round here, we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't. Try that in a small town. Got a gun that my granddad gave me. They say one day they're gonna round up. Well, that might fly in the city. Good luck. Try that in a small town. Dude, these lyrics are astronomically bad. As someone that has published music professionally, I will tell you, this is just trash. This is just bad. But I'm not here to talk about Jason Aldean's lack of musical talent. Not only are these lyrics reminiscent of racism, sundown towns, and anti-Black Lives Matter, this song literally promotes gun violence, which, by the way, I do not condone. I don't care what genre of music it is, I don't care. It shouldn't be tolerated anywhere. How are you going to promote this kind of gun violence after being involved in and surviving the Las Vegas shooting? You go and promote the already ongoing continued racism and gun violence in our streets. Despicable of you. This is why the left frowns upon this song. Now that you've been informed of the lyrics, but you still don't understand how this song is racist, let's analyze the music video for Try That in a Small Town. The music video was filmed in front of the Maury County Courthouse in Columbia, Tennessee. The same courthouse that hosted almost 30 lynchings of black boys and men in the 1920s and 30s. One of the unfortunate, infamous lynchings on this courthouse steps was of black teenager Henry Coate in 1927. Henry was accused of assaulting a white 16-year-old girl. He was thrown in jail for that act. However, days later, an angry mob of over 100 white people carrying sledgehammers kidnapped him from his cell, tied him to the back of a car where they proceeded to drag him across town. They eventually arrived at the Maury County Courthouse where he was hanged between these poles that Mr. Jason Aldean thought was a perfect setting for his douchebag music video. Most of these lynchings were presumably done by the Ku Klux Klan, according to local historian Elizabeth Queener. Presumably might not be far-fetched, because 10 days before the outrage of this song went viral, 2 suspects were arrested after KKK flyers posted on African American churches in Maury County. Which, by the way, these black churches are only a couple blocks away from that courthouse. Don't you find that a little bit bizarre? But here's the poster the Klan left on these churches. First on top it says, "Heritage not hate," and "Fight for what's right." Okay, Cupcake, you have been paid another social visit by the Old Glory Knights of the Ku Klux Klan. We have a dark history here, and because of you, a bright future. Be warned! Race traitors, mixed breeds, communists, homosexuals, and all other walks of godless degeneracy, the Klan is back again and here to stay. So you better make amends or stay away. What in the glory hole sister marry my cousin is this? What a pack of clowns this is. That's what the KKK is. A pack of clowns, and that's an insult to anyone that's a professional clown. These people are nothing but a bunch of dumb that never amounted to anything, so they have to hate themselves, which makes them hate everyone else, especially if you look different or have a different religion. Do you see now why this song is racist? Did we finally get through to you conservatives? Hey, I hit all the marks. I did it in English. Check. I said it as coherently as possible so that you can understand it. Check. I gave you facts. You know how much you people like facts. Remember, facts over feelings, bro. Check. So yeah, you should be able to comprehend this. I dumbed it down for you as much as I could. I made a video about a week ago once the shit went viral, and I gotta tell you guys, the comment section on that video, it's absolutely hilarious. You should go check it out. The shit that these people say, man, their favorite go-to statement, "This isn't racist. It doesn't mention race anywhere. How is this racist? You're the racist." So, because it literally doesn't mention race, you don't think it can still be racist? Just because it doesn't mention race doesn't mean thematically it can't. It's racist within its core. And I just explained that to you a couple minutes ago. The TikTok video that I just told you about that I made, yeah, that made it on Officer Tatum's channel, which, by the way, the dude added nothing to it. It's him giggling to it and shaking his head. At least add something to it, man. If you're gonna critique it properly. All in all, this song is racist. It promotes gun violence, racism, sundown towns, and good old boys doing KKK. That's it. That's the whole song. But you want to hear my theory on this? Jason Aldean hasn't been relevant in years. He knew exactly what he was doing. Let's stir up some controversy on some I already believe so my ass can be relevant again. But here's my question of the week. Do you think this song is racist? Comment below, let me know, and I'll see you in the comment section. But if you need more leftist madness, then check out that next video right here. And if you can, please support the channel on Patreon. I will leave all those links right here in this card and in the description below. I hope to see you there. Come get early access to all of my videos, private lives, private podcasts, and much more. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. And I am